My name is Katrina, and the word of the day is revival. And that means an improvement in the condition or strength of something. So, to be revived, God will change our condition, the way we think, the way we feel, the way we act. And the strength, renew our strength, how we begin to doubt, questioning God's will for our life, how we begin to question God's will for our lives. Okay, another definition is an instance of something becoming popular, active, or important again. You'll begin to put God first. Okay, and another one is a new production of an old play or a similar work. To become made new. And similar words are improvement or come back. To come back to Christ. Okay? That's what revival means, to come back to Christ, to be made new, to improve the condition or strength of something. Okay? And I would like to read Ephesians 2, verses 1 through 5. And you were dead in your trespasses and sins, in which you formerly walked according to the course, which is the way of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, of the spirit that is now working in the sons of disobedience. Among them, we too formerly lived in the lust of our flesh, indulging the desires of the flesh and of the mind, and were by nature children of wrath, even as the rest. And wrath means getting mad about the instruction God has given us to do, okay? And disobeying God's instruction. And but God, being rich in mercy, because of his great love with which he loved us, even when we were dead in our transgressions, made us alive together. By grace you have been saved. Okay? And a little information about the word revival. It says, the word revival is not found in the New Testament. Neither Jesus, nor Paul, nor any other biblical writer encouraged prayer for revival. Revival is a word that developed in the church's history, not the church's origin. Okay? It is an experience. Revival is truly a personal experience. You have to want it. You have to truly want it in your heart to be made new, to renew our strength, and to renew our minds in Christ. And that is through grace, by faith in grace, God's grace. Okay? So to experience this, you have to hunger and thirst after righteousness. And again, I say you really have to want it. To be changed, you have to want and desire to be changed. We can't just pick and choose by which way God will transform us. Like, oh, I'll just take a change here, but I'll keep this there. You have to be willing and open to give God your all, to hand it all to him, and he will make us new. Okay? And you want to pray and ask God for change, so that you connect to God by prayer. So that's what you want to do. You want to connect to God, and you want to make time for God. Okay, you want to set a time where you cut everything out. You just turn off everything and just have that alone time with God and ask him for revival in your heart. And you want to have conscious acts of forgiveness, or asking him to forgive us of any unconfessed sin in our hearts. Okay, so the word of the day is revival.